to the glowing screen, the bluest light I've ever seen. It's quiet on the boulevard, but in my head it's screaming hard. I trace the pixels of your name, a moth attracted to the flame. I know that you are sleeping sound, while I am pacing on the ground. I try to tune the signal out to silence every single doubt. But silence is a heavy thing when waiting for the phone to ring. I'm tangled in the messy sheets, dreaming of the empty streets. 'Cause I am lost in 3 a.m. Static 3 a.m. Static, it's completely automatic. The memory is wide and loud, a thunder inside of a cloud. I try to turn the volume down, but you are booming through the town. The signal's fuzzy, weak and gray, but I can't make it go away. I'm searching for a clear station to end this mental isolation. 3 a.m. static. I put the coat upon the back and walk into the velvet black. The streetlights on a yellow tone, a frequency that chills the bone. I walk the path we used to take before the heart began to break. Your ghost is on the corner there, it's just in shadows in the air. I wish that I could turn the time, reverse the rhythm and the rhyme, but all I hear is interference marking your sudden disappearance. It hurts to walk the city floor, knowing you don't walk it anymore. 'Cause I am lost in 3 a.m. Static 3 a.m. Static, it's completely automatic. The memory is wide and loud, a thunder inside of a cloud. I try to turn the volume down, but you are booming through the town. The signal's fuzzy, weak and gray, but I can't make it go away. I'm searching for a clear station to end this mental isolation. 3 a.m. static. Cut the chord. I'm sitting perfectly still in the chair. I'm barely disturbing the dust in the air. The neighbors are sleeping, the city is dead, but there is a riot inside of the head. I bite on the tongue till the iron tastes sweet, to keep me from running out into the street. I promised I wouldn't cause any more scenes, would tell you exactly what suffering means. I'm locking the vocal cords tight in the throat, while reading the lines of your final note. The pressure is building behind the eyes, a tsunami of all of the suppressed goodbyes. 'Cause it's a silent scream, a silent scream, tearing at the but nothing is slipping off of the tongues. The noise is vibrating a ribcage apart, a sonic explosion inside of the heart, but nobody hears it, not even a sound. As I burn the city completely down, it's the loudest thing that I've ever done. A wall that is fought by a newly single one. Silent scream. I walk past the window you used to look through and try to repress the remembrance of you. The urge to call out is a physical pain, like standing unsheltered in freezing cold rain. I wish I could turn back the hands of the clock before I was frozen in this mental block. But you are moving on with a smile on your face, while I am imprisoned in this quiet place, stagnating in words that I never released, trying to tame the emotional beast. It hurts to be quiet when I wanna roar, and pound with the fist on your invisible door. 'Cause it's a silent scream, the silent scream, tearing at the seam. I'm yelling your name at the top of my lungs, but nothing is slipping off of the tongues. The noise is vibrating a ribcage apart, a sonic explosion inside of the heart, but nobody hears it, not even a sound. The sight from the city completely down. It's the loudest thing that I've ever done. A wall that is fought by a newly single one. Silent scream. Did you hear? Did you hear? I'll walk the pavement in the dark, avoid the shadows of the park. I hide the tears inside the day and wipe the evidence away. But when the sun begins to set, I feel the rising of regret. I look above the city line to find a friend that once was mine. The cratered face looks down on me, the only thing that really sees the weight. I miss the way you spoke before the promise finally broke. I tell the secrets to the ear, knowing that you isn't there. 'Cause the moon knows why, the moon knows why I sit alone and cry. He saw us dancing in the street when we were happy and complete. He watched the shadow leave the floor when you walked out the heavy door. I cannot lie to silver light that watches me on every night. The world thinks I am moving on, that I am glad that you are gone. But up above in endless sky, the moon knows why. I wish that I could turn the tide and pull you back into my side. I freeze the orbit in its place to get another second's praise. But time is moving on the track, and there is really no way back. I'm just a figure in the looking for a midnight sun. 'Cause the moon knows why the moon knows why I sit alone and cry. He saw us dancing in the street, and we were happy and complete. He watched the shadow leave the floor when you walked out behind the door. I can't lie, the silver light that watches me on every night. The world thinks that I'm moving on, that I am glad that you are gone. But up above an endless sky, the moon knows why. I keep the hands of 10 and 2, just like you taught me how to do. The yellow lines are rushing past, I'm driving nowhere, barely fast. I see the shadow of the trees, I feel the cooling of the breeze. My habit is to turn the head to hear a word that you just said. But in the corner of the eye, there is no silhouette nearby, just the upholstery and air, and the adjustment of the chair. I'm talking to the windshield glass, watching the lonely moments pass. 'Cause I can't fill the empty passenger seat, passenger seat. The circle isn't complete. I'm driving down the avenue, looking for a ghost of you, but there's nothing on the left except the feeling of the thirst. You used to manage all the songs and tell me where I'm going wrong, but now I steer the wheel alone into the dark and the unknown. An empty passenger seat. I reached a hand across the space, expecting just to touch your face, or feel the warmth of human skin where you had always safely been. But fingers only brush the leather, it changed inside the inner weather. The radio is playing low, the melody you used to know. It sounds different when it plays, without your voice inside the haze, stagnating in the traffic light. I'm wishing for a different night where you are sitting next to me, instead of just a memory. 'Cause I can't feel the empty passenger seat, passenger seat. The circle isn't complete. I'm driving down the avenue, looking for a ghost of you, but there is nothing on the left except the feeling of the theft. You used to manage I wake up on the left-hand side. The sunlight is nowhere to hide. It hits the pillow on the right, exposing everything to sight. There is a dent inside the sheet where your body used to meet. The mattress still remembers you, even if I don't want it to. I walk across the wooden floor, avoid the shadow by the door. I try to claim the space as mine, but you are there in every line. I'm living with a memory that refuses to set me free. 'Cause I am haunted by bedroom ghosts, bedroom ghosts. The things I miss the most. You aren't dead, you're just away, but you are here with me all day. I see you standing by the chair, I smell the scent inside the air. I turn around to speak your name, but silence is the only game. I'm sleeping in a crowded room, filled with the echo and the gloom. Bedroom ghosts. I open up the closet space and see the emptiness of place. You took the jackets and the shoes and left me with the morning blues. But sometimes when the night is deep and I am drifting off to sleep, I feel the weight upon the bed, a heavy thought inside the head. I reach a hand into the dark, trying to find a little spark, but fingers only touch the code of a story that's been told. Stagnating in the quiet zone, I'm never really quite alone. 'Cause I am haunted by bedroom ghosts, bedroom ghosts. The things I miss the most. You are dead, you're just away, but you are here with me all day. I see you standing by the chair, I smell the scent inside the air. I turn around to speak your name, but silence is the only game. I'm sleeping in a crowded room, filled with the echo and the gloom. Bedroom ghost. Me. The clock is glowing on the stand. I trace the lines upon my hand. The city sleeping underneath. I hold the panic in the teeth. I told my friends that I was fine, that I had crossed the finish line. But in the safety of the dark, I feel the burning of the mark. I'm speaking to the empty air, pretending that you're sitting there. The shadows listen to the speech of things I know I cannot reach. I drop the mask upon the floor and can't pretend here anymore. 'Cause these are midnight confessions, midnight confessions. My heart is lessened. I admit that I am not okay. I admit I missed the yesterday. I'm still in love with different light. Get to the moon, I clarify. Midnight confessions. I walk the street inside the mind. We went in deep, I cannot fight. The pavement glitters with the rain, reflecting every ounce of pain. I wish that I could turn a page and act a little like my age. But memory is stubborn stuff. It never feels it's had enough. Stagnating in the quiet zone, stuck in the silence on the phone. It hurts to know the truth is this: I'm dying for a single kiss while you are sleeping sound and tired, oblivious to my long night. 'Cause these are midnight confessions, midnight confessions, my hardest lessons. I admit that I am not okay. I admit I miss the yesterday. Still in love with who you are. Before the vision got above, I trade the future for the past to make the happy moments last. The sun will hear a different light. To the moon I clarify. Midnight confessions. I heard the zipper on the back, the clicking of the luggage tag, the metal turning in the lock, the steady ticking of the clock. I held the breath inside the chest and put the beating heart to rest. I listened to the heavy sigh that came before the last goodbye, the squeaking of the floorboard wood where you and I had always stood, the vibration of the closing door that shook the spirit in the floor. I froze inside the silent space, trying to memorize your face. 'Cause I can hear the sound of you leaving, the sound of you leaving, stopping the breathing. It's louder than the thunder crash, it's sharper than the lightning flash. The engine's starting in the drive, taking everything alive. The loops inside the empty head, the final words you ever said, a symphony of breaking glass. As I watch the headlights pass, the sound of you leaving. I walk the street to kill the noise, to drown the memory of your voice. But every footstep on the stone reminds me that I am alone. The city sleeping in the mist, forgetting that we do exist. I wish that I could hit rewind and leave that terrible sound behind. But silence is a heavy weight that seals the envelope of fate. Stagnating in the quiet room, adjusting to the setting bloom. It hurts to know the song is done before the rising of the sun. 'Cause I can hear to head, the final word you ever said, a symphony of breaking glass. As I watch the headlights pass, the sound that you leave in. Quiet now. Coffee cup is turning cold, a story that is getting old. I watch the rain against the pane, attempting to dissolve the pain. The needle tower pierces too, the heavy clouds of gray and blue. I'm wide awake at 3:30, with nothing but the memory. I count the lights upon the street, where ocean air and concrete meet. I try to close the heavy eyes, but silence tells too many lies. I'm haunting my own living space, searching for a trace of face. 'Cause I am sleepless in Seattle, sleepless in Seattle, fighting off the battle. The city sleeps inside the mist, but I'm crossing off the list of every way I let you go, and every seed I didn't grow. The rain is washing down the glass, but it won't let the heartache pass. I'm staring at the ceiling wide, praying for the morning light. Sleepless in Seattle. I walk the market in the dawn, before the curtains are all drawn. I see the fairies on the side, moving without making sound. I wish that I could sail away into a bright and different day, but anchors hold the spirit down inside this rainy coastal town. You are sleeping somewhere dry, underneath the desert sky, while I am drowning in the flow of things I really ought to know. Stagnating in the water deep, and dying for a little sleep. 'Cause I am sleepless in Seattle, sleepless in Seattle, fighting off the battle. The city sleeps inside the mist, but I'm crossing off the list of every way I let you go, and every seed I didn't grow. The wave is washing down the glass, but it won't let the heartache pass. I'm staring at the ceiling wide, praying for the morning light. Sleepless in Seattle, sleepless in Seattle. The street lights flicker one by one, accepting that the night is done. But I am walking in the gray, afraid to face the coming day. The pavement echoes with defeat, of memories on every string. I pour the collar to the chin to keep the freezing feeling in. I know the logic of the spin, that light is destinated to win. But since you left the orbit here, the atmosphere is not clear. I'm standing on the edge of night without a single spark of light. 'Cause it is darkest before dawn, darkest before dawn. Now that you are gone, the shadows stretch across the floor like giants blocking out the door. I'm waiting for the golden light to prove that I will be just fine. But in this hour of the deep, I cannot find the peace of sleep. The black is thick, the air is thin. I don't know where the days begin. Darkest before dawn. I pass the bench we used to claim. I whisper out a silent name. The city holds its heavy breath, a quiet momentary death. I wish that time would turn around and lift the shadow from the throne. But gravity's holding tight to every second of this night. I check the watch, I check the sky. I draw the water from the ice, stagnating in the final hour, depleted of the will and power. It hurts to know the sun will rise without reflection in your eyes. 'Cause it is darkest before dawn, darkest before dawn. Know that you are gone, the shadows stretch across the floor like giants blocking up the door. I'm waiting for the golden light to prove that I will be just fine. Well, in this hour of the deep, I cannot find the peace of sleep. The black is thick, the air is thin. I don't know where the days begin. Darkest before dawn. Where's the I count the cracks inside the paint. I feel the spirit start to faint. The shadows dance upon the white, projected by the city light. I'm lying flat upon the back, trying to keep the mind on track. But silence is a heavy sound when there is no one else around. I rehearse words I'll never say to justify the yesterday. I build a castle in the air and pretend that you are living there. I'm staring at the plasterboard, waiting to be reassured. 'Cause I'm having conversations with the ceiling, conversations conversations with the ceiling, a one-sided feeling. I ask it where you went tonight. I ask it who is holding tight. It listens but it doesn't speak. It watches as the knees get weak. I scream your name into the space and see the outline of your face, but gravity pulls down the tear, confirming that you aren't here. Conversations with the ceiling. I walk the avenue at noon. The fields I came back home too soon. The outside world is too alive for anyone trying to survive. I retreat to the safety zone where I can be completely alone. And look up at the empty screen to replay every single scene. I wonder if you look up too and see a different shade of blue, or if your ceiling's just a roof devoid of any emotional proof, stagnating in the vertical sky, wishing you were lying there. Cause I'm having conversations with the ceiling, conversations with the one-sided feeling. I ask it where you went tonight. I ask it who is holding tight. It listens but it doesn't speak. It watches as the knees get weak. Scream your name into the space and see the outline of your face. The gravity pulls down the tear, confirming that you aren't here. Conversations with the ceiling. I'm sitting in the center chair. I'm barely breathing in the air. The fighting stopped a week ago. The anger settled in the snow. I used to hate the way we screamed, or so the broken spirit dreamed. But now the walls are standing still, a vacuum that I cannot fill. I drop a glass upon the floor just to hear it sound once more. But even chaos sounds too weak when memories refuse to speak. I'm waiting for a slam or shout to let the lonely feeling out. Cause it's the quiet kills, it chills and it spills. It isn't the screaming, it isn't the fight, it's the absolute silence inside of the night, when nobody calls and nobody cares and nobody walks on the creaking stairs. The violence of the empty space is wiping away every trace of your face. I'd rather the yelling, I'd rather the pain than listening to the sound of the rain. quiet kills. I walk the city in the dark, trying to find a living spot. The streetlights hum my yellow tone, confirming I am on my own. I pass the places where we stood, when everything was understood. And now the concrete holds no heat, just the rhythm of my feet. I wish that I could turn the time to when the passion was the cry. But at least we felt the fire burn before the stomach started to turn, stagnating in the mute despair. Once we didn't get to say, 'cause it's the quiet kills, it chills and it spills. It isn't the screaming, it isn't the fight, it's the absolute silence inside of the night, when nobody calls and nobody cares and nobody walks on the creaking stairs. The violence of the empty space is wiping away every trace of your face. I'd rather the end, I'd rather the pain, and listening to the sound of the rain. The quiet kills. The quiet kills. I'm staring down the corridor at uneven planks upon the floor. The lamp is casting shapes of gray that dance and slowly fade away. I thought I saw a shoulder turn, I felt the stomach start to burn. My mind is playing tricks on me, constructing things I wanna see. I hold my breath and stand so still, against the logic and the will. I'm waiting for the shape to move, to give the heart a little proof. But it is just a trick of light, playing games inside the night. 'Cause there's a shadow on the doorframe, shadow on the doorframe, calling out your name. It has the outline of your height, it stands between the dark and light. I blink the eyes to make it clear, wishing you were really here. But when the focus settles in, I see the emptiness again. It's just a ghost of what we had, driving me completely mad. Shadow on the doorframe. I walk outside to break the spell, to leave it self-created. The street is empty, cold and wet, a monument to my regret. I passed the places where we kissed, now covered in a heavy mist. I wish that I could turn the clock and undo every mental block, but you were miles and worlds There's a shadow on the door frame, shadow on the door frame, calling out your name. It has the outline of your height. It stands between the dark and light. I blink the eyes to make it clear, wishing you were really here. But when the focus settles in, I see the emptiness again. It's just a ghost of what we had, driving me completely mad. Shadow on the door frame. The traffic lights are blinking red for cars that are asleep in bed. The neon sign across the street reflects upon the wet concrete. I'm standing at the window glass, watching the empty minutes pass. The world is finally shut its eyes beneath the heavy velvet skies. But I am wired to the memory of how we used to simply be. I'm jealous of the peace they find, while I am trapped inside the mind, reliving every word you said, while silence fills the unmade bed. 'Cause I am wide awake while the city sleeps, while the city sleeps and the shadow creeps. I'm the keeper of the quiet pen, walking through the memory lane while everyone is dreaming deep. I have a promise I can't keep, to let you go and turn the page and act according to my age. But in the hush of 4 a.m., I'm crying out for you again, while the city sleeps. I put the coat upon your back and step into the fading black. I walk the avenue home, a king upon a broken throne. I pass the cafe where we met before the sun began to set. It looked so different in the dark, without the fire and the spark. I wish that I could find a switch to heal the emotional doublage, but gravity's holding on until the breaking of the dawn, stagnating in the urban glue, outside the safety of the room. 'Cause I am wide awake while the city sleeps, while the city sleeps and the shadow creeps. I'm the keeper of the quiet pain, walking through the memory lane while everyone is dreaming deep. I have a promise I can't keep, to let you go and turn the page and act according to my age. But in the hush of 4 a.m., I'm crying out for you again, while the city sleeps. didn't think it could be spoiled. I set the mark upon the wood, intending to be understood. But then I looked away a while, distracted by a different style. I let the minutes tick away, ignoring what I had to say. I thought that heat would always last, that we were immune to the blast. But thermodynamics doesn't lie, and feelings eventually die. I reach the hand to take a sip and feel the cold upon the lip. 'Cause now I'm left with cold coffee and regret. Cold coffee and regret, the worst breakfast. Yet I waited way too long to drink. I stopped too many times to think. The steam has vanished in the air, just like the way you used to care. It's bitter black and hard to taste, a portrait of the time I waste. I should have loved you while you burned. Now the tables have been turned, cold coffee and regret. I sit here in the kitchen chair, running fingers through the hair, the liquid stagnant in the cup. I cannot seem to clean it up. I trace the circle of the stain, a dark reminder of the pain. I wish that I could reheat you and make the furnace good and true. But microwaves can't fix the soul, or fill the emptiness of hole. You were the warmth inside the veins, but now only the chill remains, stagnating in the morning light after a long and lonely night. 'Cause now I'm left with cool coffee and regret. Cool coffee and regret, the worst breakfast. Yet I waited way too long to drink. I stopped too many times to think. The steam has finished in the air, just like the way you used to care. It's bitter black and hard to taste, a portrait of the time I waste. I should have loved you while you burned. But now the tables have been turned, cold coffee and regret. I watch the shadow on the wall, I wait for night to start to fall. The sun is dying in the west, putting the busy world to rest. I made it through the morning light, I kept the memories out of sight. But now the guard is breaking down, the silence permeates the tune. I feel the tightening of the chest, the ending of the daily test. The clock is gathering its power to strike the inevitable hour. I try to run, I try to hide, but there is nowhere left inside. 'Cause now it is the hour of missing you, the hour of missing you. There's nothing I can do. The 60-minute stretch for years, filling up with silent tears. It arrives on time and never late, a heavy specific weight. I walk the floorboards to and fro, with nowhere else for me to go. I'm trapped inside the minute hand, sinking in the shifting sand. The hour of missing you. I look at photos in the frame, I whisper out the forbidden name. The street outside is black and cold, a story that has all been told. I wish that I could skip the time. I'm in a chronological crime, to jump ahead to morning gray, when all the ghosts have gone away. But gravity insists I stay and play the debt I have to pay, stagnating in the rhythmic beat, walking down the empty street. It hurts to know the sleeping sun while I am placing on the ground. 'Cause now it is the hour of missing you. The hour of missing you. 'Cause there's nothing I can do. A 60-minute stretch for years, filling up a sigh and tears. It arrives on time and never late, a heavy and specific weight. I walk the floorboards to and fro, with nowhere else for me to go. I'm trapped inside the minute hand, sinking in the shifting sand. You're missing you. Time stands still. The battery's at 4%. I wonder where the hours went. The room is bathed in shade of blue, reflecting off the thought of you. I feel the vibration on the thigh, but it is just a phantom lie. I swipe the lock to check the screen, to see if messages were seen, but there is nothing on the glass, just the seconds as they pass. I type a text and delete it all, afraid to make the desperate call. I'm hostage to the device in hand, waiting for a single command. 'Cause I am staring at the phone, staring at the phone, feeling so alone. It's a black mirror reflecting the pain, a digital tether driving me insane. I'm waiting for the dots to appear, to prove that you are still out there, but the signal is silent and dead, just like the words that you never said. I'm burning the red now with the light, praying for a name inside the night, staring at the phone. I scroll through photos of the past, wondering why I didn't last. Your smile is frozen in the frame, pixels spelling out your name. I see you're active on the feed, which makes the broken spirit bleed. talking to the world outside, while I have nowhere left to hide. I put the object on a sheet, admitting darkness at her feet. Or did I pick it up again to check the status of the air, stagnating in the waiting game, where every notification looks the same. 'Cause I'm staring at the phone, staring at the phone, feeling so alone. It's a black mirror reflecting the pain, a digital terror driving me insane. I'm waiting for the dots to appear, to know that you're still out there. But the signal is silent and dead, just like the words that you never said. I'm burning the red now with the light, praying for a name inside the night, staring at the phone. The neon sign has ceased to buzz. I'm trying to remember who I was before the grid began to fail, before the ending of the tale. I watch the shadow swallow up the street. I feel the cold replace the heat, the city holding on to breath, a simulation of a death. I'm standing where we used to meet, but there is silence at the feet. No engines roaring in the lane, no shield against the sudden rain. I'm waiting for the backup power to save me from the final hour. 'Cause I am scared of when the lights die, when the lights die. There is no goodbye. The darkness amplifies the ghost of the one I miss the most. I see your face in pitch black air. I reach my head and you aren't there. The illumination was the light that kept the tear inside the air. But now the truth is crashing in beneath the surface of the skin. When the lights die, I try to strike a little match, see if anything will catch. But the wind is blowing from the past, ensuring that the flame won't last. I walk the pavement blind and slow, with nowhere else for me to go. I wish that I could turn the switch to fix the heartbreak and glitch, but you took the energy away. sun goes down and locks the door, but I am waking up for more. The world is drifting into sleep, while I have promises to keep. To memories that own the dark, to every shadow, every spark. I waited through the blinding day to push the heavy thoughts away. But now the silence claims the room, a flower opening in gloom. My internal clock is set to you, and there is nothing I can do but pace the floor and watch the sky and ask the constellations why. 'Cause we possess nocturnal hearts, nocturnal hearts, beating when the quiet starts. We only feel the pain at night, hidden from the morning light. I'm walking down the empty lane, whispering your forbidden name. The owls and shadows understand the shaking of the lonely hand. We come alive when others dream. Silence screams inside the stream. Nocturnal heart. Trace the map upon the stone, a kingdom that I rule alone. The neon signs are buzzing gold, lighting up the way I go. I wish that I could turn the time to when our rhythm used to rhyme. But you are sleeping sound and fast, living in a different past, while I am haunted by the ghost of the one I miss the most. Stagnating in the silver glow, with miles and miles left to go. It's heavy a word to love, a shape that memory has slowly made. 'Cause we possess nocturnal hearts, nocturnal hearts, beating when the quiet starts. We only feel the pain at night, hidden from the morning light. I'm walking down the empty lane, whispering your forbidden name. The owls and shadows understand the shaking of the lonely hand. We come alive when others dream. Silence screams inside the stream. Nocturnal sleep now. I'm walking through the crowded street, I'm watching where the shadows meet. I see a jacket just like yours, walking through the heavy doors. My heart begins to skip a beat, I feel the rising of the heat. I run to catch the familiar face, to finally end a lonely chase. But when the figure turns around, my hope falls crashing to the ground. It's just a stranger in the gray, going on about their day. My mind is playing tricks on me, constructing things I wanna see. 'Cause I am dreaming with open eyes, dreaming with open eyes. Underneath the skies, I don't have to be a thief to fall into the ocean deep. I see you standing in the air, I see you sitting in the chair. It's a hallucination of the heart, tearing logic all apart. I'll pinch the skin to wake me up, but I am drinking from the cup of dreaming with open eyes. I lie upon the sofa bed with heavy static in my head. I try to focus on the screen to interrupt the mental scene, but you are ghosting on the wall. I hear a voice begin to call. It sounds exactly like its own, but I'm sitting here alone. I cannot trust the things I view, because everything looks like you. Stagnating in the visual light, watching the hours pass me by. It's exhausting to be haunting this, a world that doesn't really exist. 'Cause I am dreaming with open eyes, dreaming with open eyes. Underneath the skies, I don't have to be deceived to fall into the ocean deep. I see you standing in the air, I see you sitting in a chair. It's a hallucination of the heart, tearing logic all apart. I pinch the skin to wake me up, but I am drinking from the cup of dreaming with open eyes. Wake up. I run the handle on the paint, the color is beginning to fade. I know the history of the cracks, the happiness that the moment lacks. This room was full of noise and light before the falling of the night. We screamed our secrets to the air, ignoring that the house was there. But now the furniture is still, a silence that I cannot kill. I'm sitting on the hardwood floor, staring at the locked up door. I'm waiting for the space to speak, to tell me why I feel so weak. 'Cause if walls could talk, if walls could talk, they trace the outline of your walk. They saw the promise and the kiss, they saw the things that I will miss. They absorbed every single word that the outside world has never heard. They know the truth of how it ends, how lovers turn to barely friends. But they are standing mute and tall, just drywall in a quiet hall. walls could talk. Dancing in the hall before the hammer started to fall. The kitchen heard the coffee pour. The bedroom heard a little more. You left a stain upon the rug. I gave a shoulder a little shrug. And now I look at it today and wish it wouldn't fade away. You were really here inside the fading atmosphere, stagnating in the empty square, bleeding in the stagnant air. It hurts to be the only one who remembers what was done. 'Cause if walls could talk, if walls could talk, they trace the outline of your heart. They saw the promise and the kiss. They saw the things that I've missed. They absorbed every single word that the outside world has never heard. Quiet hole if walls to talk.